Now I would move to the next presenter for the day. It's Mr. Raghaven Singh Dikit, who will be capturing the details about Ideathon event as a whole. He is working here as a senior solution architect, a great technical thought leader, and an author of the books, articles, and papers on latest technologies and frameworks with recognized publishers. He's passionate about technology and technical solutions with huge experience in the field of information technology, principally in design and development for enterprise solutions, products, and frameworks. His key focus is to accelerate the use of cloud innovations and maximize the benefits of modern technologies for mobile and web end solutions. So over to you, Raghavendra, now.
Thank you, Surbhi. And now, without taking a minute, let's quickly talk about Ideathon.
Sure.
So Ideathon is an event which provides a platform to all creative and innovative people to participate and share their ideas. These ideas can be anything, either solving existing problem creatively or coming up with altogether new innovative solution. There is no limitations. It is an opportunity for all innovative and creative enthusiasts to be on a common platform, work together, generate ideas, as I said, solve something existing problems creatively, or altogether get something new ideas, right? So this is entirely a platform for that, a event for all the creative people to submit these ideas. After submissions, idea will be getting evaluated by panel members and accordingly rewarded and awarded as well. And we will be announcing the best innovative ideas out of this event. Now, who all can participate? So it's open for all students, IT engineers, including Impetus group of employees. So any one of you can join this and participate here. This entire event is going to be on a live. There is no offline interaction expected actually. So it's going to be on MS Teams live. Now let me quickly talk about the important dates. So today on Friday, 27th of August, we are announcing this event through this session. And the next important date is 6th of September. So in this event, we are going to provide you the details, how you can participate, right? So the next step is a participation form. So who all are interested to participate in this event, they're expected to submit a participation form. I will provide you the details for participation form, but whoever is wanted to participate, they expect to fill up this form before 6th of September. Then they will get a time till 20th of September to work and submit their proposal in terms of a proper template. I'm going to provide you a walkthrough of a template as well. What is the expected template, which is as a participation we expect to submit. Once the submission is done, so the next important date is where we will be announcing the top teams and top ideas. That's on the 6th of October. We'll be announcing in an award ceremony. These are the important dates to note down. Now, how to participate? So as I said about the participation form, so this is available. The link is here. The same link you can go to https impetus.com/pathmakers. So this microsite you can go into it. You can get this participation form there and fill that form before 6th of September. You can fill up as an individual, as a team as well. So the team is minimum size 1, maximum 3. After participation form, the next important thing is going through the submission template and filling up those details. That the submission template is also available in this Pathmaker site. Then as and when you are done with your submission template, it is expected to submit to the pathmakers@impetus.com email ID before 20th of September. The shortlisted entries will be called for a panel presentation. It is going to be a 30-minute panel presentation between 21st September to 30th of September. And at last, the winner's announcement on 6th of October, the same will be announced on the Pathmaker site as well. Let's talk further. What are the guidelines and evaluation parameters? So as I said, it's open. Event is open for all students, IT engineers, Impetus group of employees, and participant can do as a Team participation as well. Minimum size is 1, maximum 3. And as and when you submit your participation form, it is expected you to provide the name and email address of all the participating team members. And we strongly prohibited using any existing ideas, which is either as a student you are submitting into the colleges or as a IT professional you are working on existing companies. So we strongly prohibited to submit any existing things, right? Create something new to be submitting here for this particular event. And in so we have the panel members and their decision will be a final decisions. So for evaluating all the ideas or so. Now, what all the evaluation parameters are? So originality and uniqueness of the idea is one of the primary key aspect of evaluations, along with disruptive and innovative ideas. What are the associated benefits and business values with the proposals that you are going to submit, and then effective technology selections. So broadly, these are the parameters which will be getting considered for evaluations. Now let me introduce the panel members. So myself, Raghvendra Singh Dikshit, I'm working as a senior solution architect in Impetus. I'm also a part of a panel member who is going to evaluate all the submissions. Silpi Saxena, she's a director of engineering at Impetus. He's also a part of panel members. And Amit Dikshit, he's a senior solution architect in Impetus, also a part of panel members. Then Dr. Sunita Verma, she is head of IT in SGS ITS Indore. We have Mr. Ashish Jain, he is CEO at JSS Business Incubator and mentor as well. Then Dr. Maya Ingle, she is a director of Deen Dayal Upadhyay Kaushal Kendra DAVV Indore. So we all as a panel will be evaluating all the ideas getting submitted through this event. Now let's talk about rewards and recognition. So I'm glad to announce. So the first prize money is 2 lakh, right, which is going to be to the team. And again, as I said, it can be one person or a team of 3 people maximum. So the first prize is 2 lakh rupees. Second prize is 1 lakh rupees, and then third prize is 50,000 rupees. Then all the successful submissions will be getting an Impetus kit after the successful submissions, along with the participation certificate as well. And this is also a great opportunity for participant to look for internship as well as the full-time employment opportunities. And we'll be providing this opportunity to all the top performing teams. Terms and conditions. So I'm not going to read all of them, right? But it's important to specify. So these terms and conditions are also available in the participation form, which you are going to submit, right? So broadly, I can brief them, right? So as I said as well, whatever you are going to submit, it should be for this event only. It should not be something already existing, right? So you need to take care of those things, those aspects, and read very carefully these terms and conditions while submitting the participation form. Now let's talk about submission template, right? Which all the participants who's looking for to participate on this ideathon. So they need to submit in this particular format. First important thing, they need to provide the title, what the proposal they are submitting it, then team members name, each individual team members, their email ID they need to submit it. And one important thing to note is we are not expecting people to create any code base or any POC out of these submissions. We certainly expect other aspects like what all problem statement use cases they are going to solve, which they are proposing. What is the solution highlight is architecture diagrams like deployment diagram, logical architecture diagram, technology stack, which they propose to suitable for the solutions they are proposing, idea they are proposing to, and associated business value as well. So we are not expecting a code base, but we expect certain other aspects, which is captured here as a template, which you need to submit. So in this slide, we expect people to provide what all use cases, business needs, or the problem statement they are going to refer as, which is really creatively or innovatively they are going to solve it. They need to capture all of them in this particular slide. Then solution highlight, right? So how that going to be addressed? So that should also be getting captured here in this particular slide. Architecture diagrams, as we talked about. So out of the proposed idea, right? So an even solution highlights what is the architecture diagrams, whether it's a logical flow or deployment diagrams. You can come up with those diagrams and capture here. Technology stack, which is also important part, right? So we are going to provide you a walkthrough of trending technologies as well after this session, so that can also give you some insights where you can look into those areas, what are use cases you can look into it. But again, they are not limiting it, right? So you are very much free to choose whatever the technology stack you want to choose it, but you need to specify as and when you are going to submit this one, what technology stack you are preferring to for solving that particular problem and the business idea that you are submitting. Innovation factors, it's important, right? So what all you think, so it's an innovative aspect, right? What are the unique factors out of the proposal? So that need to be captured here very clearly. Associated business value, right? So out of this idea, right? So what are the values kind of industries can get out of it, right? Or society or country, right? So what the value it will bring into the system, that has to be captured very well. And if you think so, something similar kind of an idea is already in a market, right? So you can identify a competition, right? What their ideas are, right? What uniqueness you are providing on top of it, right? What the competition market analysis is, that thing, this thing can be captured here. And last thing, as a part of submission, something additional which you think is valuable to share with us. So go ahead, capture those things as well as a part of your submissions. Once you are done, right? So just share your submissions to pathmakers@theimpetus.com email ID, and it will be getting considered for further evaluations. So that's a brief on template. And out of entire this ideathon, if you need any assistance, you can reach out to pathmakers@impetus.com email ID. You can also go through impetus.com/pathmakers site, right, for further details. Whatever we are presenting here is also available in that site. Also, you can refer that. And let me know if you have any further questions for me to get more details on ideathon.
Yes, Raghavan, so I can see a lot of questions on the board. Let me pick one by one, each one of them. So a couple of questions I would say you have already addressed, but I'll still read out if in case you want to further add something on it. So first question says, will this cash prize money be taxable income to winners?
Yes, so Impetus will be providing the money that we announced to all the winners, but it is going to be taxable. So as individual tax liability, they need to declare into their tax portion. So it is going to be taxable.
Okay. The next question says, we only need to submit PPT template of our idea, or we also need to implement it?
No, so as I said, we don't expect any implementations, right? So the PPT is the only one which we expect to submit, but we have provided a structure to it, and that we expect all the submissions to come into that particular structure actually. But code base is not expected as a part of submission.
Okay, okay. So Raghavan, somebody wants to know in which domain ideas are accepted. Is it only for big data or other domains also?
So one thing is important out of this ideathon I would like to share with all of you, right? So we are not limiting anything, right? Though we have given a structure. So even in terms of technology selection, even in terms of domain, you are free to choose whatever you want to choose it, right? So we are just giving a structure, some even in the next session trending technologies, we are just giving some highlighters, right? Some references, but we are not limiting anything. So even you can submit your ideas beyond big data, beyond data engineering, beyond cloud, whatever you think. So it's a really innovative and going to solve something very creatively. Go ahead and submit it.
Sure. So I'll pick a couple of more questions. The other one says, can we submit more than one idea?
Yes, that's a good question. So you can submit more than one idea, but just one request, right? Since we expect a participation in a team as well, right? So suppose somebody would like to participate, one as a team and one as individual. So as many as submission you would like to do, as much of participation form you need to submit. So if somebody would like to do 2 submissions, so they need to declare the team members of both the submissions, the title, and the submit the form before 6th of September. So you are allowed to submit more than one.
Okay. And couple of questions on the similar lines. I'm just merging few of the question. It says like, do these participants need to make the team from the same college, university, or they can have it from different colleges and universities also?
They can have, there is no limitations, right? They need to specify the name and email IDs of those people, but there is no limitation.
Yeah. Will we still be getting some certificate if our idea doesn't get selected?
So all the successful submission, so till the time you are submitting into a proper template, which we showcased here, all the participations will be getting a certificate.
Got that. And one last question, which I would like to pick from the lot is, okay, so if in case we need to get some assistance or help in submitting the details, how we can get that?
So as I said, reach out to Pathmaker's email ID, right? And even these details what we shared here for regarding Athene is also available in Impress and Pathmaker's site. So go ahead, reach out to those site details, right? And you can also reach out to us for any kind of further details you need, any assistance you need. We will be helping you out throughout the event.
Sure. And what's one last thing, Raghavan, which I would like you to reiterate to the people once again, because somebody has asked, can non-IT or non-impetus people can also join? So we can again let them know who all can be the participants in this event.
Yeah, so again, as I said, right, so participation is very much open to all the students, IT professionals, right, and even Impress group of employees. So again, I'm saying we are not limiting anything, but we are giving a structure how you can participate. So the template which we shared, right, you just need to prepare your ideas according to that particular template we have given and submitted. So there is no other limitations. Okay, one person can be another college, university, maybe belonging to another company. You can form out a team and submit it. That is the reason we are providing enough time till 6th of September to form out a team, think, write what all thing you want to participate. You want to do more than one entries, you can go ahead and do it. So there is no such limitations, right? Even if while you have any questions, reach out to us. We will be helping you out on this one.
Sure. Okay.
I see a couple of more questions to be, I think so it will be helpful for them to address.
Sure, we can if we want to continue with the Q&A only. So
Let's take a
let
couple
me.
of more. Actually, I see still 9 questions there, right? So let's address a couple of more.
Okay. Okay, let me pick them one by one then. Yeah. So I'll pick this. Okay, so I'll pick this first question, which is around the cybersecurity. It says like cybersecurity is also a key point for the IT industry, especially in current scenarios. Are we thinking to provide some set of solutions or taking security as cross-cutting concern?
So again, right, we are open for all domain, all technology aspect, right? So we are not limiting anything. So if you have something really good to offer in cybersecurity, go ahead and propose it as an idea.
Sure. The other one says like, will it be a plus if someone implement his or her idea and then present?
So we don't expect any implementation, right? Though how much clear you are with your proposal. So definitely we have evaluation parameters. So it will be getting evaluated accordingly.
Sure. Okay, so the other interesting questions, can idea be not related to IT background?
If it is going to submit in the template that we have given, we are very much open, right? As I said, we are not limiting anything, but we are giving a structure how to participate, right? So if your idea is getting fill into this structure, go ahead and submit it.
Okay. So Raghavendra, one question which has come up says, can students who have just passed 12th, can they participate here?
Again, right, so we are not limiting anything. So if you can participate, right, you have the background of technologies, right, right, you have some familiarity around it. So go ahead and submit in the desired template.
So a couple of the questions are kind of repetitive. They wanted to know the PPT and the template, which we have already covered.
Yeah.
What the flow should be like. Okay, let me just take last question from the board. Can the idea be related to solution to any daily life problems, like the ideas most startups use?
That's true, right? So that's all the innovation and creativity can put into. Just for an example, if you see life 20 years back, right? So there was a less importance of social sites, right? And even mobile phone is impacted very daily life very drastically, right? So anything which you creatively solve for day-to-day life come up, this is really a good thing. And even pandemic has given a new normal. So that also gives a lot of scope to look into the things very freshly and come up with something really innovative, which people can use in day-to-day life, right? So go ahead. Really, this will be really promising area if you can come up with something really good idea.
Okay,
And I
Raghavendra.
see a lot of questions still coming up, but we have
Yeah.
right limited time we plan. So, folks, still you have some questions, you can reach out to us. As I said, we are available pathmakers@impetus.com. Reach out to us. We will be helping you out, addressing all your points.
Yep. And Raghavendra, before we move to the next segment, the last segment of this event, would you like to throw some more light on this question? Otherwise, we are good to proceed ahead because it's already been addressed. So it says like what needs to be, I think somebody has moved that. Yeah. Someone has moved that questions. Yeah, so what kind of idea or theme one needs to publish and produce during this IDSM?
So again, ideas you need to come up, right? So it can be anything, any existing thing you are solving very creatively, innovatively, right? And any new thing you can come up, which can really simplify and give a value additions to either business, industries, or either to the society or country. So it's a very much open, right? So that is the reason we have given a template and a structure, which also provoke you to think. If something you say, okay, this is innovative idea, that then give a thought process. Okay, what is the innovations into it? What is the creativity inside it? What are the unique factors into it, right? Do we already have something similar in the market? If there is that is available, then okay, what is the unique thing out of it, right? So that is the reason we have given a structure for submissions. And otherwise, we are not limiting anything and not bounding anything in terms of submission. It's Ideathon event, so be creative and come up with anything which you want to really to see around you. I hope so. We addressed most of the questions, right? Still, I see a lot of questions popping up, but yeah, again, we have a time obligations to finish this thing timely.
Yes, Raghavendra, and thank you so much for taking up all the questions, almost all the questions, I would say. If we still have further more questions coming in, if time allows, we can address it later on. Thank you, Raghavendra.